Good evening and welcome to Barth and Graham Court for this 4A Section 1 matchup between the Knoch Knights and your North Catholic Trojanettes. My name is Callie Marnus alongside Jack Davison, and we bring you this game live right here on the North Catholic Sports Network. The Trojanettes enter this game 7-3 overall and 3-1 in conference. The team is looking to add on to their already 5-game win streak against Knoch tonight. Meanwhile, the Knights are coming off a win over Derry area 57-26 for their first win season. And Jack, tonight the Trojanettes have Knoch. Next week they have Derry, and then the big game, the anticipated game of the season versus Oakland. So if you're the Trojanettes here, Jack, to start building up that momentum, getting ready for that big game next week, what do you need to do in this game tonight?
Yeah, you just got to take care of business, Callie. These are two opponents this game and Derry next week, 2 games that you should win, take care of business, and then go into Oakland with your best team. Earlier this year, the Trojanettes lost by 22 to Oakland Catholic, so it's definitely a get-back game that they need.
Now Wayner couldn't get that to go. Knoch picks up the rebound. Pass to Burgard. Burgard to Hawk. Now to Ewing. Spencer. Quick pass. Hands it to Burgard. Knoch trying to find an open lane here.
You have great defense from the Trojanettes so far, switching on screens at the top of the key.
Spencer. Now to Ewing, back for Spencer. Spencer looking to cut towards into the paint, and attempt there from Ewing. Off
Great
the rim,
rebound
Knoch
from
still
Knoch.
with it. That's stolen by the Trojanettes, and here's Tater. Tater pass to O'Shea. O'Shea, the freshman for the Trojanettes. Now here's Tater. For 3, can't get it to go.
That was great ball movement from the Trojanettes. Rice took it inside, passed it out to Weir, who swung it to the corner for a 3. Great ball movement, and that's what they'll need to do tonight to get past the Knoch Knights.
Burgard. Now to Ewing. Spencer trying to cut in. Knox misses that shot. Now here comes Wayner. Wayner just missed. Now Burgard
I think we're
to
going to
Spencer.
see. Sorry, Callie. I think we're going to see a lot of 3-point shot attempts from Knoch tonight. The Trojanettes just so good with their defense, not going to allow any dribble penetration. A foul from Wrights there.
Yeah, you're right, Jack. I mean, Knoch is really having a hard time getting in the paint, and the Trojanettes, like you said, with that great defense, keeping them on the outside, forcing
Exactly.
them to take those longer shots. Foul on Sam Weir.
Only thing is for the Trojanettes, got to stay out of foul trouble, especially Weir and Wrights. They have such a big advantage over the Knoch Knights. The Knights, their tallest player is only 5'10". Meanwhile, the Trojanettes, I'd say Weir and Wrights are at least 6'2", so you got to stay out of foul trouble.
Here's Ewing, her second foul shot. She makes that. So Knoch gets up on the board. 1-0 to start this one out. Wayner. It's to Wrights, in tight, jumps up. Defended well by Knoch, and now here they come back down. But
Yeah, that was a good fine down low from Wayner. Wrights thought she got pushed in the back a little bit, maybe a little shove, but nothing too aggressive.
good job by Wrights to interrupt that pass. Now here's Tater. It's it to Weir. Here now to Tater. Out for Wrights. Couldn't get that to drop.
North Catholic's getting the looks. They just got to put some. They'll get it going.
Spencer. The outside for Ewing. And Trojanettes regain possession. Here comes Wayner. Quick pass to Wrights. And Wrights with their first basket of the game. 2-1 Trojanettes.
They'll be able to do that all night. Because if they leave Wayner or Tater open going down the lane, they'll take the shot. Otherwise, their bigs in Weir and Wrights will be open for a nice layup.
Right, Jack, and you talked about the height, and Knoch's really going to have trouble with Weir and Wrights.
Yep, down low and on the offensive side and defensive. They're really going to fight for rebounds if Knoch wants to stay in this game.
Tater hands it off to Wayner. Tater now in tight for O'Shea.
Now coming out with like a 1-2-2 press. Trying to put a little pressure. Trap at midcourt. Yeah, that's exactly what that 1-2-2 will do to you. What the top person wants to do, they're trying to funnel the person with the ball to the side of the court, and then someone at midcourt traps to try to get a 10-second violation or call a timeout just like that right there.
All right, Jack. First timeout. 4-1 Trojanettes.
It's right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, neither team really sinking their shots yet.
Right, you always expect those first few minutes,
Yeah.
kind of getting into the rhythm,
Yeah.
seeing how fast the other team plays, that type of thing.
Just get rid of all the nerves. Rushak for North Catholic subs in for Weir. Another tall person for North Catholic, definitely over 6 foot.
Hawk. To Ewing. Pass Spencer, stolen by Tater. Tater. Gets it in for the Trojanettes. 6-1. Hawks attempt. Off the rim, rebound. Put in by Jada Burgard. Wayner. Gives it to Rushak. Tater. Now for O'Shea. O'Shea to Wayner.
There's definitely some miscommunication on that Knoch defense. Wayner was wide open in the corner. And once again inside, but couldn't get the finish.
O'Shea a little too much backboard on that one. Knoch takes over. Burgard pries it free. Wrights.
And that's going to be the issue. Can Wright stay and Weir stay out of foul trouble? And that's her second already. Definitely a problem. She'll probably be out for the rest of this first quarter.
Now Ewing for three. Olivia Ewing with a big basket there for you. Knoch ties it up 6-6 here in the first quarter. Now Ewing with the foul. Rushak makes her first free throw. And her second one. Good as well. Foster trying to drive in. Ball goes out of bounds. Ewing tried to throw it back there to Foster.
Either way, backcourt violation. And Knox definitely having trouble getting the ball inside. A lot of threes taken, made one off the bank.
Tater. Out for Wayner. Wayner to Weir. Sam Weir drains it.
Great play by Weir. It all started when she got the ball. Great head fake. Got the defender moving, and that gave her enough time to make some space to the top of the key and get a nice shot off.
And then Jones there quick off the rebound. And now here's Weir. Brady Wayner makes a three-pointer for the Trojanettes. They lead at 13-6. Nice steal there from Wayner. Outside Weir for three.
Sam Weir, she's hot right now.
And here's Knoch. Spencer trying to cut in. She's fouled by Aubrey Spencer.
The Trojanettes have really beaten the Knights in transition so far. Every time they come down the court, they come with speed and agility, and it seems like the Knights just aren't set up. Every time one person from North Catholic is open, and that leads to an easy shot attempt.
Ewing cutting in. Couldn't get that to drop. Now here's Wayner, the outside for three.
I think it's safe to say the Trojans have woken up now. Got rid of those first couple minute jitters. That's the second timeout from Knights coach Shane McGraw.
Yeah, Jack, and I mean, if you're knocking this timeout right now, you're trying to figure out how can you get past that Trojanette defense.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, they've had a very difficult time even getting onto the other side of the court with the North Catholic press. It's taken them almost the full 10 seconds to get across half court every single time. And at that point, it's very difficult to set up your offense and get a good offensive drive going. Meanwhile, the Trojanettes are blazing down the court. They've had 5 different people score already in the first quarter, with Wayner leading with 6 and Weir with 5. So it's kind of been a one-sided affair so far. We'll see what Knoch can do coming out of the timeout, maybe set up a play. This is good. Maybe that's why Coach took the timeout, to make sure that they could set up a half-court offense instead of going in transition.
Burgard to Foster. Now for Spencer. Spencer has it. Nia Ewing. A foul, that's her second of the game. Here's Wayner. Wayner, quick pass to Weir. That one's off the rim. Rebound picked up by Jones.
Jones, this is her first game back. She's missed the last 3.5 weeks with injury, so I'm sure she's been anxious to get back out there. In addition, Lauren Wrights and Kate Vislovsky, they were There are 3 losses for the Trojanettes this season. Both of them were out. And so it's kind of been big for them to get some of their players back, including Jones and Wrights. I don't think Wisławski's back yet, but I'm sure they're excited to get her and see what full potential they can really have.
And you're right, Jack. Trojanettes have struggled with injury to start this season. They never had a fully healthy roster. Still waiting on that, but slowly but surely getting those key players back. And something we pointed out before this game started, Trojanettes have no seniors on their team, so they're really relying on that young talent. We see Finley O'Shea out here starting, like you said. Harmony Jones is back, sophomore, another important piece to this team. But it's amazing to see how successful they've been, kind of without that, veteran
leadership role. Yeah, it's just such an anomaly in high school sports to not have any seniors. Like, those are your key people on your team, your leaders throughout the entire season. They have the most experience, especially with coaching staffs and like the whole game plan all season long. And so really Lauren Rice has had to step up along with Maggie Tater and Brady Wayner. They've really become the seniors of this team and the leaders.
Just getting ready for the second quarter. Knights start out with possession. Burgard has it. It's a pass to Hawk. Hawk to Ewing. Now back to Burgard. Throws it to Hawk. Hawk turns and shoots. Couldn't get that to go. Weir picks up and gives it to Tater. Tater in tight. Rushak wide open. Didn't get that jump shot to go. Here's Hawk. To Burgard. It
was a great back down from Hawk last drive for the Knights, and as I was watching them do that, not a single person on the Knights was moving. So she was all alone in the paint. You got to get someone moving into the paint or the key, top of the key for an open shot.
Tater. Surveys her options.
Seems like Knoch's gone into a bit of a 3-2 zone or 1-2-2. Guarding the three-point line.
Rushak trying to get it to Tater. That's tipped by Ewing. Now Weir looking for 3. That's no good. Knoch.
I thought there was going to be a foul called there. Coach McGraw definitely looking for one. Rushak seemed to have grabbed the arm of the Knight.
Pass here to Burgard. Now out to Hawk. That bounces out. Trojans carry it back. Tater now to Weir, cutting in tight, gets it to Rushak. But she's fouled. Foul against Olivia Hawk.
All right, looks like Lauren Wrights will be coming back in the game during this free throw. She's got to be diligent and very careful not to give up another foul, otherwise she'll be done until halftime. She subs in for Wayner.
Rushak makes her first free throw. And the second as well. Trojanettes.
4 for 4 on 3 free throws.
Trojanettes lead it 23-6.
Yep, Knox doing exactly what you need to do to beat that 1-2-2 press. Just keep passing it back and forth. Don't allow the Trojanettes to trap them on either side of the court.
Burgard looking to pass there to Hawk. But she is fouled by Finley O'Shea. Ewing on a hawk. Gives it to Spencer. Spencer trying to cut in.
The Trojanettes have such a good man defense. Like, it's incredible. They're not letting anyone in. And if they do get any penetration, Lauren Wrights or Sam Weir, one of their bigs, are down at the block ready to stop them and force a bad pass or a bad shot.
Ewing, the outside, looking for three, can't get it to go. Pass intended ahead there for Rushak. Wayner is to Wrights.
Oh, and there's that third on Wrights right there. Just trying to go to the hoop with it. It was a good charge. That's also the problem with being a lot bigger than your defender. It's a lot difficult. You got to be very careful with body control, making sure not to foul.
Harmony Jones subs in for the Trojanettes. Rebound attempt there by Sobalski. Didn't fall now. Here's Wayner for three. Wayner to Weir in tight. Trojanettes pick up another two, 25-6. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in quarter two.
The Knights have really struggled to find the hoop so far in this game. They've gone about 8 minutes without a basket or any points at all.
Jones now to Wayner. Just short. Tater. Now for Weir. Gonna get that to drop now. O'Shea able to recover nicely.
Great
to Wayner,
dish.
now to Jones.
Wayner so good at self-creating as well as getting it to her teammates. And then she gets a steal right there. Right on
Wayner
cue.
ahead for Jones, trying to keep it in bounds. Knoch takes it the other way.
And Jones, what a steal. She just ripped the ball right out.
She came flying right in there. Tater. Now for Weir. To Wayner. Dropping in, Jones. Trying to get the rebound. And now Knoch has it. Burgard. Burgard trying a pass to Ewing. Tater got a piece of it, but she'll pick up a foul as well. Burgard. And Ewing. Goes to Spencer.
I think the Knights need to set up some off-ball screens. Try to get their players open down low or in the corner for an open shot. Well, there's the play. First hoop in about 9 minutes for Spencer.
Now Rushak looking inside there for Tater. Taken away by Knoch. Ewing drops it off. Spencer. Spencer. Now Ewing. Three, Knoch. Unable to get it to go. Now Weir to the outside.
That's her third three of the game. She's got a game-leading 10 points. And that's the problem. When you let Wayner go down, when she drives down the middle, the defense is going to need help. And so that causes that second person to come over, and then Weir's just going to be wide open. It's a catch-22 no matter what Knoch will do. The Trojanettes are going to find some way to beat them.
Hawk dribbles, gives it to Spencer. Now Ewing. Gonna get that to drop. Tater. Tater to Weir. Weir for three again. Couldn't get it to drop. Ophi now for Wayner. Ophi again to Weir. Cutting in. Gets it to drop. And Weir steps up to the foul line. And one.
Seems like Weir will be coming out after this free throw, assuming she makes it, for Finley O'Shea, waiting at the scores table.
Weir misses foul shot. Ewing cutting in tight. Missed it, rebound. Was picked up there by Ewing, but some more good defense here from the Trojanettes. Tater.
Yeah, that's a travel. Too many steps from Rushak. The pass from Tater there kind of caught her off guard. It was a little hard, a little close.
Spencer has it going in tight for Ewing. Rebound put in by Hawk.
Well, granted, that wasn't the intended play. That's definitely one of Knoch's best drives of the game. They got the ball down into the middle, and while it's tipped to another one of their players for the score, it's still one of their best plays.
Wayner.
10 seconds to go.
Goes to O'Shea. O'Shea for three!
That's the way to end the half.
And that does it for the first half. And Jack, really not too much to say than just dominance from the Trojanettes. Took them a couple minutes to kind of get into their rhythm, but they now lead it here 35-10.
Yeah, it's been very one-sided so far. Knoch kind of still trying to find themselves. I feel like 1-10 on the season. They just won their last game, but to come back against a very good North Catholic Trojanettes team is going to be very difficult to come with a win. But
alrighty, folks. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll return back for some second half action right here on the North Catholic Sports Network. And welcome back, folks, to the second half between the Knoch Knights and your North Catholic Trojanettes. If you're just joining us, Trojanettes currently lead it 35-10. An absolute dominant performance so far on both sides of the court, Jack.
Yeah, the Trojans have been very dominant, especially on defense, only letting up 10 points so far this game. Their man help defense has been incredible. But it really shouldn't surprise us considering they just beat Highlands away 61-6. So all facets of the Trojanettes game have been clicking in this game as well as in the past, and they look to continue that in the second half. Meanwhile, Knoch just trying to get some points on the board, trying to turn their season around after what's been a tough going so far.
Yeah, it has been a pretty tough start for Knoch as of late. Looking to pick up some wins here in their last, well, we're now over halfway through the season.
It's crazy to think that already.
It's
already January. Good pass out.
Rights to Weir. Weir cutting in. Makes it.
And one for Weir. She's been the X factor so far. Number 14's got 14 points. And she'll be looking to add one with the free throw attempt.
Weir drains it, now 37-10, Trojanettes. Burgard. Ewing now trying to go to Burgard, and stolen by O'Shea. O'Shea pass to Weir, and that drops.
That's kind of been the story of this game so far. The Trojans making it difficult on the Knights to even get the ball past half court. Then they get a turnover, leading to a fast break opportunity. Trojanettes cash in.
Ewing coming in.
That was a nice drive from Ewing. Right there, Wrights needs to cut in. She might be a little cautious because of the three fouls that she has on her. Maybe not wanting to get that fourth. But right there, she's got herself a bucket.
Rights from Wayner. Burgard over to Ewing. Makes it for three.
Ewing, she's got 8.
Weir to Rights. Now to Tater for three. Maggie Tater.
That's a beautiful stroke from Tater. I was going to say she should pass it down to the block. She had a person wide open. But when you can hit that three, why take two?
Spencer hands it off. Foster. Now for Spencer. Burgard. To Ewing. Ewing driving towards the hoop.
She's in double digits. It seemed like the Trojanettes are allowing them to get down in the lane a lot more this second half.
Ewing. Now to Foster. Attempted three, but couldn't make it. Now here's Tater again for three.
That's 2 in a row. Great kick out from Wayner. She's been a true point guard for this team, creating points for herself and opportunities, as well as for her teammates. Knows when to pass the ball and also when to take it herself.
Spencer. Ewing. Now to Hawk. For Spencer. Coming in tight, lost it. And the ball goes out.
Oh, they're taking Tater out. I'd keep her in right now. She's hot.
Yeah.
She got the hot hand.
Yeah, Tater's been a big factor in this game for the Trojanettes so far, Jack. Even when she's not making baskets, she's the one out there really driving the play.
Yep. But that girl is too.
Brady Wayner for 3. 51-17 Trojanettes. Running clock now. Here in quarter 3. This Trojanettes now up by a significant amount.
Yep, that's a charge. I like the call there.
It's Brady Wiener's first. Now Burgard. Now Foster. Foster in. Off the backboard of Shea to Wayner. Wayner cutting in. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound picked up by Jones. Another rebound attempt there from Rushak. Can't get it to go. Jones again. She goes down hard.
You want to talk about a height difference, Callie. 5 rebounds right there for the Trojanettes. They've really had the advantage in that part of the game. Logan Foster went down that last drive. She's only 5'5", going up against a 6-foot-plus Rushak. Just very difficult when you have those mismatches, trying to get a good shot off for the Knights.
Jump ball. This Knights will take possession as they move up the court. Burgard.
That was close to a travel.
Out in tight there was Hawk. She missed the shot. Now here's Wayner to Jones for 3.
The Trojanettes just have so many different weapons. It can be anybody's night at any different moment. And it's just so difficult to stop all 5 players on the court. And there's Jones again with another steal. Breakaway layup.
From Jones. I mean, you're right, Jack. This is just a full team effort tonight. Everybody's been making baskets, making plays tonight. As a result, Trojanettes lead big, 56-17.
It's like Knights back in that zone defense.
O'Shea. O'Shea to Poirier. Now O'Shea looking for Jones. Jones cutting in towards the middle, wide open.
She's got a great left hand. That's 2 left-hand layups. They're going in for her in about the last 2 minutes.
Now the outside is Burgard. Missed that. Poirier. Now to O'Shea. There's one to Ophi. Poirier to Jones. To Rushak. Rushak, quick pass. Cross there for Ophi.
Called something on Rushak at the bottom. Maybe a charge? Wasn't sure.
Foul shot at the buzzer. High off the backboard, and 58-17.
Yeah, this is just a glimpse of what the Trojanettes can be. They're still without 2 stars and sophomores, Kate Vislowski and Mia McDowell. So just imagine what they'll have when they have both of them back. And then even next year, like we said, no seniors on this team. Like, as they grow with this chemistry, it'll be a whole different ball game next year.
Yeah, you're right, Jack. It'll be definitely fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Even this season as well. And as we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, Trojanettes have that big game against Oakland. Big home game. That'll actually be broadcasted here as well, right on the North Catholic Sports Network. Make sure to tune in next week for that. But I think this is a big momentum booster for the Trojanettes. You know, it feels good to really get that offense going. You got the lockdown defense then on the other end. And like I said, you got to take advantage of these 2 games, Knoch and Derry, so that way when you go in versus Oakland,
yeah, exactly,
you're ready
Callie.
to go.
Yeah, Knoch, their only win has been against Derry, so you would assume that the Trojanettes will be able to win that game with ease. And they are coming in against Oakland Catholic here at Barth and Graham Court. That's January 15th at 7:30 p.m. So definitely tune into that. And then they got a game at Pine Richland. I believe that's out of section. But
yes.
Yeah, that's out of section.
Yes.
I'm sure that will probably be a good one as well. Pine Richland, usually overall a good team when it comes to high school sports.
Poirier for 3. Excuse me. 2. Still a running clock here in the 4th quarter. 3.
That's a nice bucket for Ewing.
By Ewing.
She leads the Knights with 13. She's really been their main source of income during this game.
Kept in by Spencer. Moves it. Trying to go back to Ewing. She's got a race to get there. Ewing re-enters. Moves it to Burgard. Burgard hands it off. Spencer. Now for Foster. Takes a shot. And she's fouled. Gigi Colafella. The foul for the Trojanettes. Foster misses her first foul shot. Foster again. Makes the second. Poirier. Cross court. There for Ophi. Looking for 3 there was Allen. Ophi now to Rushak. Rushak looking to go across. That's interrupted there by Burgard, now taken by Ewing.
She's got to pass out, yep.
Ewing out of Burgard. Can't get it to drop.
Calling over the back on Poyer there, I think, on the rebound.
Foster. Gets it to Ewing. Now for Zawalski. Spencer. Hands it off for Ewing. This one goes to Ewing. Lost her footing there, but it'll be a foul. against Lana Allen. Now Ewing there for 3. Gonna get to drop. Colafella. Gives it to Ophi. Now Colafella. Ophi on a Rushak. And Evangeline Ophi for 3. Evangeline Ophi, the other freshman on the Trojanettes.
Yeah, Trojanettes getting some of their second-hand players and getting them a little bit more experience, and this is the exact time to do it. Try to get them more comfortable in the system and hopefully become better players and varsity starters in the future.
Foster gives it to Ewing. .345 and counting to go here in the second half. Ewing, the outside for 3. This is it. Jones races up the court. Jones, quick pass.
They call a charge
to
on that.
Allen.
I don't agree with that call. I don't think Foster's feet were set.
Hawk. Into Foster. Now out high for Hawk. Ewing takes it. It's into Foster. Foster moving in. It'll be a foul against Annabelle Poirier.
The big thing I've seen in this quarter especially, Trojanettes with 5 fouls. Meanwhile, the Knights only have 0. So I don't know if that's either just the out front aggressiveness from the Trojanettes and the ferociousness of their defense. Meanwhile, Knoch maybe a little more timid.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Jack. I think, I like the Trojanettes being aggressive on defense, especially like we said, moving in towards the end of the season, playing, some tougher teams. And I just think for Knoch, it's been tough for them to answer back to that aggressiveness. And I think they've kind of, laid back, almost played a little more of a hesitant game, not trying not to make too many mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. And meanwhile, the Trojanettes in right now, trying to earn minutes in more games. So you got to attack the ball, come with energy, and make some defensive plays. Your defense.
Ewing gets it inside to Hawk. She loses it. Now here's Jones. Jones to Colafella. Now to Ophi. And in
Good move from Jones.
Harmony Jones.
She's got 11 now.
65-21 Trojanettes. Rebound picked up by Knoch. And Savannah Hawk picks up 2. Colafella. Moves it to Poirier. Colafella. Gives it to Jones. Jones cutting in.
And she really knows how to get to the hoop. That's at least her 4th layup this game. And she makes it look so easy. Even with 2 defenders on her, she's able to get to the rim.
Ewing. It's it to McGraw. Can't get that to draw. Ophi up court. Is it to Colafella? Now Allen. Up high for Ophi to Colafella and travel there against the Trojanette.
And that's going to do it.
That is going to do it, Jack. Another dominant victory for the Trojanettes. 67-23.
The Trojanettes had 9 different scorers that game, really showing their depth and their ability to get the ball around to everyone. It's just very impressive what this team's done.
Yeah, I agree, Jack. They were great on both sides of the court, and I really liked how tonight was a team effort, you know. The Trojanettes moved the ball really well, and I just think overwhelmed the Knights tonight. Yep. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this broadcast, but stay tuned, as a little later the boys will take on the Knights at 7:30, and that'll be live right here on the North Catholic Sports Network. But that does it for this one. The Trojanettes defeat the Knoch Knights 67-23 right here on the North Catholic Sports Network.